Hey guys, Thunderset here, bringing you a new deck that uses a whole bunch of new cards. We're using Rush Warrior, we're using Righty Driver, we're using Lefty Driver. I don't know how new this guy is, but all sorts of crazy stuff going on in this deck, guys. So I guess you could call it a SYNCHRON deck. We're using level AUG, and we're using Quick Draw Synchron, who can serve as any Synchron for a Synchro summon. And we have Righty Driver, who also serves as any Synchron. So we have access to all the Synchrons with our viable Synchron tuners. Now, we got a new card, Rush Warrior. I know this boy's new. During damage calculation in either player's turn, if a warrior synchro monster you control battles an opponent's monster, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard. Your battling monster's attack is doubled its current attack during damage calculation only. Very strong effect, but it's not even done yet. Banish this card from your graveyard, target one Synchron monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. You can only use each effect once. Very strong effect with this guy, and we're using it fully. We have 3 to 4 different warriors and a fighter right in here, guys. So let's get into the plays and how we make each of them. So first off, we'll start with Righty Driver. You normal summon Righty Driver, special summons Lefty, so that's 3 with level 1 tuner, level 2. If Lefty's special summon, you can make its level 3, so now that's a 4. So Righty on its own is a Balmung fighter. He's a level 4 Synchro 2100, pretty useful play. That's just naturally. Now, we have level AUG, so if we do a Righty, that's 4, plus 1 with our level AUG, that's 5. We get Jet Warrior. Jet Warrior will return a card to the hand as soon as he is Synchro summoned, and if he's in the graveyard, you contribute a level 2 or lower monster, which we have tons of, and you can special summon him. So that's actually a real useful effect too. He's a very sticky monster in this deck, and he returns 1 card. Very good. And guess what? Jet Warrior is a warrior, so he works with Rush Warrior. So great stuff. Now, let's say we do our Righty into a Lefty. That's 3 plus 2 is 6. We now have access to Turbo Warrior and Drill Warrior. Most of the time you're going to want Turbo Warrior. It's actually a pretty decent card, guys. When this card declares an attack on a level 6 or higher Synchro monster, have the attack of the attack target until the damage step. That's a pretty relevant effect. This card cannot be targeted by the effects of level 6 or lower monsters. That's also pretty cool. Can't really think of any off the top of my head. You know, like Snipe Hunter, people don't really use that card anymore. But he'll stop Flip Flop Frog, all sorts of stuff. Very cool. We also have Drill Warrior. You don't use him as much, but he could finish out a game for you. Once returned during your main phase, you can have this card's attack, and if you do, it can attack directly. And once returned, you have to activate it. You can discard 1 card and banish this card. Then it comes back during your next standby phase. Not super useful. He's a nice little sneak attack. Usually you're going to want Turbo Warrior, but we also have Nitro Warrior. Now, Nitro Warrior is a 7, so that's a little tougher with our Quick Draw Synchron. So Quick Draw Synchron's combos, you can discard anything. He's level 5, normal summon one of your level 1 monsters, and you boom, got a level 6, got your Turbo Warrior. That's probably going to be your most consistent play. Now, you can throw away your Quick Draw Synchron, normal summon a Warrior, or normal summon a Lefty Driver. That's 5 plus 2. That's your Nitro Warrior, guys. Nitro Warrior has a really weird effect that I will show you in the replays. You'll see it go off. Very cool monster. I also have one of these guys, Tuning Wear. This card can be treated as a level 2 monster when used for a Synchro summon, or if this card is sent to the graveyard for a Synchro summon, draw 1 card. It's actually a pretty relevant card in this deck, guys, especially with Quick Draw Synchron, because he can give you your 6 or your 7. I replaced him. I was running 3 of this guy, and I ultimately replaced him with 2 Kiteroids just to be a little more try-hardish. But he's very strong in this deck. It's actually really cool. Very cool play. And to finish it off, of course, we have some Ultimate Providence, because we have a lot of +1s. I forgot to tell you, Lefty Driver will banish from the graveyard, and you can add a Righty to your hand. So Rush will banish and add to your hand. Lefty Driver will banish and add to your hand. And that's why our hands are so fat for these Ultimate Providence and these Quick Draw Synchrons. Other than that, guys, this deck is going to make a lot more sense when you see the plays. They're nice and wild, crazy stuff in a Synchro deck, so I hope you enjoy, and thanks for watching. Okay, here we are facing Jaden Yuki, going first, or sorry, we're going second, and we are going for a rank up, guys. He's using Neospace. Start with a pretty good hand, a Sphere Kuriboh and a Kiteroid, as well as our righty driver. That's a Jet Warrior with some Rush Warrior power, guys. We get another level 1. So we're going to start with a Balmung Fighter. I don't want to show this guy my greatest moves yet. We'll let him blow his Canadias. We'll let him do his thing a little. Burst our fighter. Since we have all this stall, guys, we're not really scared. Here he's got that Dragon Magic. Searches a Magicalized Fusion by discarding a Neos. Brings that Neos right back out. He flips up a Hex Seal Fusion, which is going to give him a Dark Cavalry immediately. He's going to Magicalized Fusion those same 2 monsters he just took off the field into another Dark Cavalry. Tries to swing. We Sphere Kuriboh the boy. Hits us for 2400. Tries to hit us for 1800, but Kiteroid saves us. How are we going to get over this field with just 3 cards, guys? This is the dual quiz. How do we do it right now? Watch. We get lefty driver. Now it's 4 cards. That's enough for a quick draw synchron. Throw away that righty driver. We normal summon Kiteroid, guys, keeping our Rush Boy in our hand. Quick draw plus Kiteroid. This is why we use level 1 monsters, guys. They're level 1 bodies and use them as such. Now we have a Turbo Warrior, guys. Turbo Warrior with Rush Warrior. We get a swing into 1 Dark Cavalry since he's defense mode. 1 down. Rush Warrior, the second 1 down, takes 1700 damage. Top deck into another Rush Warrior right over the Dragon Magic. 3200 damage, guys. Top deck Rush Warriors like crazy. Makes the deck so scary. Over Dark Cavalry, a very, very strong monster, guys. Great stuff. Okay, here we are fighting a Shizu. Going second. She's trying to rank up. Poor thing. So let's see what we got. We got some righties. We got Ultimate Providence. Our opponent's just going to seal our tombs and pass to us. We got 3 righties in our hands, guys. We're going to not be too flashy. Just give them the old Balmung Fighter treatment. Hit them for 2100. Set our Ultimate Providence. Not a bad start. We're not flexing as hard as we can, just showing them what's up. Now we're going to use another righty. This time we'll get a little more advanced. We'll use lefty's effect. Now we're going to level Og with the level 1 monster. That's going to give us a Jet Warrior. Jet Warrior is going to return one of those back row. He brings out the other one. It's a Magician's Navigation. Brings out a Dark Magician. We hit 1 Dark Magician with the Sphere Kuriboh. Here we're going to normal summon a righty driver, and we're going to synchro summon off the Jet Warrior for a Turbo Warrior. So now we bring out the Turbo Warrior, swing into that Dark Magician. All he's left with is an illusion and a face down. Sets another face down. We're going to normal summon our lefty driver. Then we were going to bring out Jet Warrior from the graveyard by tributing that lefty driver. Here he hits us with Divine Wrath to stop our Jet Warrior. That triggers his illusion, which tries to summon a Dark Magician, but we stop him with Ultimate Providence, thusly ending the duel and swinging for lethal, guys. Great stuff. Great duel. Okay, so here we are fighting a Sartorius. Sorry to start late there. We're going first. Let's see what our opponent has got for us. He's using Master Destiny, no extra deck. We have a quick draw synchron. Pretty good hand, honestly. We pass our turn because we don't want to do anything until our opponent does anything, and we're pretty safe with both a Kuriboh and a Kiteroid. Here our opponent's getting 2 cups of Ace to get it off there. He tributes a Time Wizard for a super fat Silent Waifu up to 4k. We're forced to use our Kiteroid immediately. That's okay. We're going to normal summon righty driver, bring out lefty driver. Lefty driver's going to make itself 3. We're going to level augment a level 1. That's level 5, guys. That's a Jet Warrior. Jet Warrior is going to return this Silent Magician as he's summoned. Free 21 damage, but uses Temperance to temper our attack. No damage done. Uses Silent Burning to search another Silent Magician. Look at his hand. He has so many cards in his hand, but so do we, kinda. Here he Time Wizards, destroys our Jet Warrior. Tributes off the Time Wizard for a Silent Magician. Uses a Tricky discard Silent Burning. Uses that Silent Burning to search another Silent Magician. Brings her out. He actually searched the boss monster Silent Magician, so we know he has one in our hand. We hit one with a Sphere Kuriboh, we hit the other with a Kiteroid. Now look, we banish lefty driver to get a righty driver. Then we banish another lefty to bring out Quick Draw Synchron. normal summon our third lefty driver as a level 2 monster to give us Nitro Warrior. So now, look at this, guys. We have 2 Rush Warriors in our hand. Bunch of monsters to get over. We're going to use 1 Rush Warrior, double our attack, destroy that first Silent Magician. Now, when Nitro Warrior destroys a monster, you can flip a face-up defense monster to attack. So, with him using that monster from his hand, she's only 2,500. We get to attack again thanks to Nitro Warrior's effect. We've brought out 2 massive Silent Magicians, guys. All he has to do is swing into our little Rush Warrior. This double Twin Barrel Dragon scared me to death, but he thankfully misses. Swings into his own doom. Thanks to Rush Warrior, massive amounts of damage, guys. Absolutely crazy stuff. Okay, here we are fighting another Sartorius, and this is in fact the same guy. I somehow got him twice in a row and beat him twice in a row, so he was probably over it. So as you can see, no extra deck, 24 cards, Master of Destiny, same exact dude. Here we're starting with a very similar hand too. Here's Cup of Acing again, Deja Vu, guys. This time he uses the Sand Gambler to bring out his Silent Magician. We're going to do the exact same play we did before though. Bring out that lefty, level Ogum with our level 1 Kiteroid. That's a Jet Warrior, that's returning her to the hand. Now he's only got 4 cards in his hand and we plucked him for 2,100 damage. It's like the duel started all over and we had a little advantage. So now he's gonna Time Wizard, destroy our Jet Warrior once again. Tricky a Silent Burning once again to get that Silent Magician. It's gonna get rid of that little Time Wizard. Guess what? We got Kiteroid all over again. We're going to take no damage. She's only 2k, so we have some outs to her, especially with our Rush Warrior. We're going to normal summon Righty, summon Lefty, then we're going to bring out our Quick Draw Synchron. We're going to use that Lefty for a Nitro Warrior, guys. Now, what are we going to do with a poor little 100 attack Righty left on the field? Righty's not going to be left on the field for much longer, thanks to Jet Warrior attributing a level 2 or lower monster to special summon. We use our Rush Warrior to swing into that Tricky for way over lethal damage. Crazy, crazy stuff, guys. Okay, here we are fighting OG Seto Kaiba. Ooh, beating a rank down. Didn't even rank down. Got at least 1 rank up from this run and did not rank down. So good stuff. Here we got a Mountain. We're starting with Righty Driver, bringing out that Lefty. We're going to level Og this time. We're going to level Og the 2. That's going to give us a 6. We're going to start with the Turbo Warrior, because I have a strong feeling we are fighting Black Wings, and we don't want him to negate our effects. We are going to protect him with Ultimate Providence, or so we planned, but he hits us with Cosmic Cyclone. Here, brings out a whole bunch of Black Wing monsters, but has no Black Wing Synchro for us, so that's probably a Blackbird Close in the back. We're going to activate all the effects we can to try to get this boy to use his Blackbird Close. Potentially bring out a Synchro monster whose attack we can have with our Turbo Warrior. We bring out Righty Driver. We're trying to bait it out. He's not taking the bait, so we're just going to take a free Balmung. Balmung's going to hop out. Rush Warrior to the Turbo Warrior, right over that tiny little tuner in attack mode. Great OTK on an OTK deck, guys. Crazy, crazy stuff. So, this deck was so surprisingly fun. You just have plays with like every hand, guys. As long as you have a tuner, you have plays. If you don't have a tuner, you probably have stall cards. So it's like you're doing just fine. It's tons of fun. If you guys are in a rut, try a deck like this. You know, look at these synchros. We hardly ever see these synchros used. Absolutely fun stuff. Hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching.